But when they were checking us out of the aviation mechanics school there at Navy Pier, we had to go through another physical.
Oh, yeah.
So when I got into the doctors and the physical, they looked at
your card?
unqualified for aviation, and in fact they tried to at Navy or at Great Lakes. They said, you don't belong in aviation.
Yeah.
You can't be in aviation. What are you doing signing up for Navy Pier? I says, well, there's not all of aviation is flying.
Yeah.
I had signed up originally at the post office when I first signed up. They had different categories.
Yeah.
And V6 was general duty, and V2 was aviation.
Okay.
So I signed up for aviation right in the beginning.
Right.
When I got to Navy or to Great Lakes, they called me in and they says, you're headed for Navy Pier. You can't do that because that's aviation.
Yeah.
You should be in general duty. I says, no, there's ground aviation too. I can be in aviation. I can go to mechanic school.
Yeah.
So they said, oh, okay. So they sent me down there, and when I got ready to get out of there, they were sending everybody over here to the gunnery school. And this doctor looked at me and he says, you're 20, see, what would I have been then, 21 or 22 years old.
Yeah.
He says, you're 21 years old. He says, you've been chewing. How do you chew? I had this overbite. These teeth went clear up to here.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Up inside. He says, how do you chew? I says, like an old cow.
Yeah.
He says, fair enough. He says, you're just the right size for a belly turret. He put a sheet of paper in there, qualified for aviation duty.
Yeah.
And when I got down to gunnery school, they called me in the next morning and said, what are you doing here? You're unqualified for aviation duty. I said, turn it over to the last page. They did, and that's the last I ever heard of it after that.